You know, when you think of Michelin-starred restaurants, you probably think of fine dining, the ambiance, and especially the cost, because those suckers, they aren't cheap. But here in Singapore, there is a one Michelin-starred restaurant where you can get your meal for under $5. Welcome to Hawker Chan Hong Kong soy sauce chicken rice and noodle, the cheapest Michelin-starred meal in the world.
It's all for you.
Coming from New York City, I have been to several Michelin-star restaurants, and most of them they're kind of the same. You go in there, it's very posh. Some of them, you even have to dress up in a suit. But I really appreciate some of the more simple restaurants that actually received a Michelin star. For example, in Hong Kong, I went to Tim Ho Wan, a fantastic dim sum place. And in Singapore, this Hong Kong soy sauce chicken place, it's very unassuming, but they must be doing something right to receive that star. But the thing is, the review is mixed. When I looked up this place online, there were a lot of people who liked it. There were equal amounts of people who didn't like it, said it was overhyped. So today I'm here, I ordered basically all the, I feel like, signature dishes on the menu, and I'll let you know, at least according to me, whether this is good or not. First up is the classic soy sauce chicken. This is their claim to fame dish, and they would sell this dish at their original stall for $2 a plate. So a $2 Michelin star meal, that's pretty good. But here at the second location, I'm in the second location right now, it's not just a simple stall at a hawker center anymore. That's why they raised the price to the dish to $3.80. And according to the owner, the extra cost really just goes into the overhead. So essentially, this is still a $2 plate, but I'm paying for the air conditioning and the nice seating, which I gladly pay for. Just looking at this, soy sauce chicken looks beautiful. The color looks right. There's a bunch of sauce in the rice itself, along with some soybeans. This rice, I'm kind of curious. I think this is the same sauce that's on the chicken as well. Oh man. First of all, this rice is really good. And of course, I'm kind of partial to rice that doesn't stick together. And for me, this is really fluffy, and the sauce is unique. If that's the same sauce that's on this chicken, this is gonna be really good. Let me just take a piece. This is huge. Super tender white meat. Look at that, I'm squeezing this a little bit. Juice is flowing out. That's a good sign. This is not dry. Couple of things. The chicken meat is not as juicy as I hoped for, but the sauce they used on this chicken, let me get a piece that's more about the sauce, more about the skin. That's delicious. That's really good. I've eaten a lot of soy sauce chicken in my day. This sauce is a little different. It's a little sweeter than the other chickens. Let me just bite into this wing a little bit too. This gorgeous soy sauce flavor. I kind of just want to suck on this. It is so good. It's sweet, not overly sweet, extremely barbecue-y, and it feels like it's much deeper than just simple soy sauce and maybe some sugar or honey. This is 100% some of the better soy sauce chicken I have ever had. And if you're telling me this was $2 and I get the chicken and I get the rice, I'll pay that any day of the week. Keep in mind, this is Singapore dollars. So $2 is what, $1.50? What can you get for $1.50 these days? Like McDonald's hamburger? 1/8 of a Subway footlong? So this definitely passes the test for me. Both the taste test and the worth it test. This is 100% worth it. Next up, I really wanted to try these noodles because this place is called Chicken and Noodles. And what I see a lot of people have been getting are these egg noodles soaked in, I think is the similar barbecue sauce that's in the chicken. And I think this is samba sauce. I like the noodles themselves. I'm actually better than the sauce or cover them. These noodles are extremely al dente. I feel like the sauce might be a little too much. The sauce is a little too sweet for me, but these noodles are the star for sure. That is excellent. Also, I got a triple combo. Roasted pig right here is pretty crispy on top. Nice fat and meat ratio. I do like that on this end it's pretty charred. Charred meats make me happy. I don't know, am I strange like that? And then the roast pork itself, look at this. This is covered in sauce and very charred on the outside. Again, this is what I love. When you give me a charred piece of roast pork, I don't know, it's like seeing snow for the first time. I get so excited. I also got the ribs, the spare ribs, and this one in particular. Look at this beauty. Just charred as heck outside. Taste test time. I'm looking for a crispy skin, juicy center, and I want the fat to just really dissipate in my mouth. I feel like I'm at a food Olympic event and I'm telecasting. Yes, I'm looking for the pig to have really crispy skin, and I want it to really stick that landing. You heard that, right? I heard it. I tasted it. That's really crispy skin. And the fat, that thing is just doing something crazy in my mouth right now. Oh, this is good. This is a good roast pig. Piece of the roast pork. smells good. Ah. Oh, I like that. That's delicious. Ooh, that's delicious. That sweet barbecue sauce. Oh, it hits you. It hits you after like 4 or 5 seconds. I love that. It's like when you're opening presents, you open a box and there's another box. It's charred on the outside. As I'm chewing, that roasted porky flavor is just releasing. And the whole time, that umami flavor of the sauce, it just lingers. This is the ribs. This is the really charred. I've been eyeing this piece. I love this piece. Oh my God. I love this piece. They may not all be this good, but they should strive to be. And maybe someone should hang this up for all roast ribs to see. It's so nicely charred. So that brings with it a little bitter flavor. Sauce, again, beautifully sweet. And these ribs, they're not supposed to fall off the bone. They're supposed to have a lot of chew. I mean, when you get to this point, it's not over. That's still good eating. You're gonna suck on that. And make sure you get that nice crushed. Some people, you might not like it that charred. I do. I love it charred, especially with roast pork. I love bitter and sweet. That's why I love country music. All the songs are like that. A little bitter, a little sweet, a little twang. So after I tasted everything, personally, I'm happy for Hawker Chan. I mean, somebody who can cook delicious food, able to scale it into a much bigger operation. I mean, that's just a great story. And in terms of taste, everything I had was really solid. I mean, the chicken is good. I wish it would have been slightly more juicy, but the sauce is great. The barbecue flavor really works. Even the rice and noodles, especially if you guys come here, you gotta get the noodles. I mean, maybe a little less sauce, but those noodles are just cooked perfectly. But one thing is for sure, you cannot touch this place on value. Like I said, the chicken and rice here at this location, $3.80. If you go to the original stall, I don't know if that still exists, $2. I'm sorry, 2 Singapore dollars. If someone sold a plate of that in New York City, there'll be a line out to Brooklyn. Again, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, there are a lot of reviews for this place. The reviews are very mixed. Some people hate it, some people love it, some people are in between. I personally recommend it. I mean, first of all, you get to go to a Michelin star restaurant, which is already pretty cool. And also, it doesn't really cost you anything. Anyway, guys, if you are ever in Singapore, I would definitely recommend checking this place out. Thank you all so much for watching this video. And until we eat again, I'll see you later.